Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon and welcome to a very special occasion. There's functions and there's functions, and this one is a really special one. It's the Spirit of Carlton Premiership reunion for 1972, 1981 and 1982, proudly presented by Harrison Hyundai and the Paper Cup Company. My name's Jason Bennett. It's my great honour and privilege to be your Master of Ceremonies this afternoon. We'll be joined very shortly by our co-host Ash Adoni. We'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of this land, the Wurundjeri people, and pay our respects to their elders, both past and present, of the Kulin Nation, and extend that respect to other Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Australia's present. 1972, 1981, 1982. 3 years that live fondly in the heart of every Carlton supporter old enough to appreciate their significance. It's hard to believe we're celebrating the 50th anniversary of that record-breaking 1972 grand final and the 40th and 41st anniversaries of the 81-82 back-to-back triumphs. We're thrilled and honoured to have so many of our senior listed players from these two great eras with us this afternoon. It really is an incredible assembly of Carlton players with thousands of games of senior experience in this one room this afternoon. And may I ask every Carlton player to be upstanding, whether you've played one game or 350, so we can welcome you and thank you for your contribution to our great club. Ladies and gentlemen, our past players. So wonderful to have you all back here. And one of the great upsides of success, it gives plenty of opportunities to reconnect and relive the glory days, and we're certainly going to do that this afternoon, relive the glory of those three wonderful grand finals. We're going to hear some great stories, have more than a few laughs with some all-time great characters, and really enjoy and revel in what it means to be a proud and passionate blue bagger. We happen to have a room full of them. More than 1,000 Carlton faithful gathered here this afternoon at Marvel Stadium. I'd like to welcome the President of the Carlton Football Club, Luke Sayers, the CEO, Brian Cook, and his wife, Claire, Vice President, Rob Priestley, fellow directors, David Campbell, Lara Carey, Tim Lincoln. Welcome to you all, and thank you so much for your ongoing hard work behind the scenes. From our Spirit of Carlton major sponsors, indeed, a round of applause for our behind-the-scenes staff and board members. Hasn't it been wonderful to see this club get up in the last 12 months and rise again? They know we're coming. From our Spirit of Carlton major sponsors, Harrison Hyundai, we welcome dealer principals Nick and Keith Harrison, and from the Paper Cup Company, John Haddad. And our sincere thanks to your organisations for your generous ongoing support. From our Spirit of Carlton committee, a round of applause for club legends Shane O'Sullivan, Jeff Southby and David Rees-Jones. So much hard work goes into a function like this, and isn't it wonderful to have heart and soul people that love the Carlton Football Club like they do to help put it all together. A shout out to Jamie Sanderson from the Blueseum for bringing together today's highlights. And if you haven't yet disappeared down one of the most enjoyable rabbit holes you'll ever find on the internet, make sure you visit blueseum.org. But make sure you set aside a few hours because you'll need it to explore this incredible Carlton side. It has got everything and anything you could possibly ever want to know about the Carlton Football Club there, blueseum.org. Thanks also to all our generous raffle and auction donors who have contributed some mind-blowing items for us this afternoon, including these. An original Carlton 1972 locker with signed Guernseys inside. Not one, signed by every player. Including the great Bruce Doull, one and all signed in there. And we've got the same for 81 and 82. Wow, now that is memorabilia. We've got a framed Carlton jumper, signed, and get this, by 3 generations of Silvanis, Jack, Stephen, and the late great Serge. Proceeds of this one will be donated towards a 1970 grand final documentary that the club is currently planning. So what a piece of memorabilia that will be, the Silvani dynasty. We've also got a dinner for six, joined by 4 members of our 1972 Premiership team. So there's some incredible items this afternoon, and Andrew Dawson will be here to run the auction for us a little later on. It's my great pleasure now to welcome our co-host Ash Adoni for the first time this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ash. She's going to talk us through some of the incredible raffle prizes we have this afternoon. Ash, welcome.
A big thank you, Jason. Wow, what an incredible day you have about to take place in this incredible function, as Jason mentioned. Over 1,000 of you here, which is an absolutely fantastic attendance. Now, of course, in addition to these incredible auction items, there is a fantastic range of raffle prizes also on offer. Now, they're all outlined on your table, but just to reiterate, we've got Carlton memorabilia from our AFL and AFLW teams, a $500 fashion voucher donated by the fashion man himself, Alex Marcoux. Dining vouchers for the fabulous, first of all, my favourite, Cicconi's restaurant, as well as Cinder at the Terminus and Crown. And 2 cases of premium wine, and thanks to our friends at Treasury Wine Estate. Of course, our wonderful event hosts for this evening will be walking around the breaks to assist you with purchasing those raffles, but once again, those prizes, if you need to refresh your memories, are on your table. It is now, however, with great pleasure that I welcome the President of the Carlton Football Club, Mr. Luke Sayers.
Good afternoon, everyone. Just how good is this? How good is this? I think it's 2 years of lockdowns, postponements and cancelled events, and all of you have stuck fat to make it back here. We've rescheduled, I think, this event some 4 times. So let's start it off with a big round of applause for everybody here today. Today is truly an opportunity to come together and celebrate some incredible milestones. The 1972 Premiership side and the win against Richmond, attended by over 112,000 spectators, earning our club's 11th Premiership victory. Could I get all of the 72 guys in the room up? Up, up, up. Okay, everybody, big round of applause for the 1972 guys. Fantastic. Moving on, the famous back-to-back flags in 81 and 82. Who can forget the glory of beating Collingwood in 81 by 20 points? That deserves a round of applause. And that also happened to be the last time these 2 great rivals clashed in a grand final. So 81 and 82, gentlemen, please be upstanding. And a big round of applause. Thank you. And then against Richmond, once more in front of some 107,000 fans. These are, ladies and gentlemen, simply incredible chapters in our club's rich history. And to be very frank, ones that we are very proud and grateful to be able to celebrate here today. I'd also like to acknowledge and extend a very sincere and warm welcome to the Spirit of Carlton Committee. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for your involvement in putting this event together, along with your ongoing support of our football club. Round of applause, please, for the Spirit of Carlton. To all members also of the Heritage and Tradition Subcommittee, round of applause. Thank you. To all of our Hall of Fame members here today, and I'd also like to just acknowledge our legends, including those that are here this afternoon. John Nichols, Jeff Southby, Wayne Johnson and David Mackay. Big round of applause. An incredibly special welcome to all of the members of the 72, 81 and 82 players from these teams who are here today. It is just tremendous to have such legends of our proud football club, but also such legends of the AFL and what footy means here in Melbourne and also Australia. So one final round of applause and welcome everyone. Today is an important event for our football club, an event that has been delivered by the Spirit of Carlton since 2007. The Spirit of Carlton do a terrific job in providing support and care to our past players, and we thank them very much for all of their continued efforts. This is the 16th year we've been holding this function, and evidenced by so many of you here today. We know it's a club favourite, with every layer of the club represented, along lifelong members, former players, former directors and also loyal supporters. Due to previously cancelled events, today also provides an opportunity to formally recognise and acknowledge two prominent figures of the Carlton Football Club. David Swan Mackay, who in 21 became the 14th Carlton player to receive legend status. And also to David Nettlefold, who last year was awarded with life membership. A round of applause to both Davids. We're going to hear more from the 72, 81 and 82 Premiership sides during the afternoon. However, I'd just like to take a quick minute to briefly provide a general club update. From an on-field perspective, we're currently sitting on 12 wins, with a game this Saturday night at the MCG against reigning premiers Melbourne. Historically, this match will also coincide with the club's first ever AFLW doubleheader on the same day at the same venue against the same opposition in the lead up to the AFL Season 7. Followed by a final home game of the season against the arch-rival Collingwood at the MCG. We know a significant amount of hard work has put us in this current position this season, and our AFL playing group, led by senior coach Michael Voss, will continue the mindset that we've had all year, which has been to earn the right and embrace the opportunities that are in front of us. There will come a time to reflect just how far this group has come in the past 10 months. However, right here, right now, our immediate focus is on the job at hand and the games that we must play to finish the next two games off with the true passion and pride and determination that makes Carlton the club it is. We've also seen a number of on-field highlights this season. However, one that continues to impress year on year is the commitment and dedication of all of our members. We know we have one of the biggest and most passionate fan bases in the country, evidenced by the 85,000 members plus so far this year that have been with us on the journey. Our members have also shown up in force at our games this year, with record attendances set in season 2022, and we can't wait to see you all back at the G in round 23 for our final home game of the year. One that we're going to knock off the pies. Come on. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. From an on-field perspective, Cookie. He's going to get very embarrassed and humbled, but stand on up, Cookie. How good is it to see Brian Cook at the Carlton Football Club, ladies and gentlemen? Cookie has been working hard with his executive team since he's arrived some 9 months ago, leading the development of a new business plan which is set to shape our club for the next 5 years. This business plan will also include 6 key values which have been created in consultation with stakeholders throughout our football club, including our players, football staff, admin staff, members, and also supporters. Our business plan will be central to what drives us through what we hope to be a very memorable 5 years here at the Carlton Football Club. Coinciding with our new business plan will also be the launch of our Ikon Park redevelopment, which is set to open to the public next week. We're incredibly proud to be able to share this project with you all, which will showcase truly state-of-the-art facilities that we know will benefit our athletes as they continue to strive for the ultimate success, while also providing an engaging and immersive experience for all of our members and fans. Our club, ladies and gentlemen, cannot be in this strong position it finds itself right now without the support of every single person in the room. So on behalf of the board of the Carlton Football Club, I sincerely thank you for your continued support of our club. Enjoy the afternoon and go the Mighty Blues.
Well said, Luke. And of course, we will be reminiscing on some good old days, but as Luke mentioned, a lot of exciting times to come for the Carlton Football Club. And as referenced by Luke, Ikon Park, Ikon Park, the home of Carlton, has been undergoing a major redevelopment, and all will be revealed with the opening date, of course, set for next week. Now, we've got a very special sneak preview to show you of the Carlton Master Plan up close and personal, so I will shortly ask for your attention to the screens, but all I can say is if this is where they live, the Blues are headed for great things. Please take a look to your screens.